Is it true Gwen Stefani's on the line?
Yes.
Hello, Gwen.
Hello.
Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
I know it's very early on the West Coast. You woke up just to call us. I thank you,
know what?
from the bottom.
I'm actually up before my kids are up, all right? So
Oh, really?
This is like a miracle day.
You know what? Before we get started here, and we won't keep you long, but we've got to play the song. We've been playing it every hour this morning, the world premiere of
Wow.
Baby Don't Lie. And
Thank you.
everyone's loving it, so no problem there. We love it. And I know you're going to have a little snippet from the video on The Voice tonight. Is that true?
Yeah, it is true. And, this whole thing has been such a crazy, wild journey. Like, I got pregnant, which was weird enough and crazy enough, and I didn't know that was going to happen. And then as soon as I had the baby, they called me about The Voice because Christina was pregnant. So I was like, I'll do it, sure, And then I find out Pharrell's doing it, which is like, what? Like, this guy, this amazing guy that just keeps bouncing in and out of my life at different times.
Right.
And so we get on the set together, and it's just like we're like looking at each other, going, "What is going on? How did we get in this weird TV show? Like, this is so amazing."
Yeah, you know what? That totally changes the way we watch it now. It's like you're there with an old friend, and he didn't get pregnant, by the way. Thank God.
No, well, he has a kid though. He has a little boy named Rocket, who's the same age as my boy Zuma. So it's amazing because we have been on this journey together, and then to watch him go from like being a producer to having this worldwide hit where I'm coming home and my kids are saying, I want to watch Happy, and I want, and it's like this really surreal thing. And he called me and he was like, hey, you want to, the first thing I did after I had the baby, the first time I left the house was walking out on stage and doing Hollaback Girl at Coachella with Pharrell.
Right.
And so anyways, it's just been a crazy journey, and so I obviously wanted to do new music and to go along with the craziness, and the idea was, well, there's actually no time. Like, how? When? I just had a newborn baby, and I'm doing a TV show, which I've never done before.
And you haven't, your last solo project was like over 5 years ago. It's been a while.
It's been a long time, and I did the No Doubt record, and that was amazing, and we were actually working on new music together, and then I got pregnant. So then, anyways, to finish the long story, it just ended up that, we just put this record together in this amazing way where I did a lot of songs with Pharrell. This song I did with Ryan Tedder from One Republic and Benny, and it's just, this actually happened to be the first song that I got finished. So because it was really this crazy, like, wild goose chase to try to make music in a new way that I never did, which was basically not overthink it, just work with a bunch of amazing, talented writers and see what could come out of it. And be spontaneous.
Can I just say something here? I wrote down all my Gwen Stefani questions, and you just answered all of them.
Seriously?
I missed that. I was just like...
No, you're great, though. Just like you're reading my mind. Get out of my head. Jeez.
So
well, you know what? And by the way, something interesting about the first time you were pregnant. Danielle here interviewed you.
Yeah, we were backstage at one of your shows, and I was doing an interview with you, and you hadn't told anybody you were pregnant, but after you announced that, I figured you were when we talked. And I was telling you about my kids and how I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day and how we do the show. And you were asking me all these questions like, what's that like? Like, are you tired all the time?
Yeah, you seem very curious.
Afterwards, I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, son of a gun, I should have known.
It's been such a crazy thing because I got pregnant during the tour rehearsals of that. Like, I didn't know. Like, I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, I am acting like such a jerk right now. Like, and
really? I mean, when you're pregnant, do you turn into like a total like witch?
You know what? I don't turn mean, but I turn sick. Like, I was so sick during this last one. Like, I couldn't do anything. Like, the whole time. Like, I was throwing up the whole time.
See, I've always said, Gwen, I think it's unfair that we guys cannot. We'll never know what it's like to be pregnant.
No.
Honestly, I don't even know, because as soon as you have the baby, you forget. It's the weirdest thing.
I want to be pregnant.
You forget how bad it is to be pregnant.
I want it. I want it for my life.
I
think it's unfair that you get to carry the child, and that's miracles going on in your belly. And
it is a miracle.
Does it feel like a hangover? Like, what do you feel like?
It feels way worse than a hangover.
Oh.
It feels like it's torture, but it's so worth it, and it's also incredible. Like, I mean, feeling the baby move inside you is just—it's such an incredible thing, and it's just such a miracle. And now, when they come out, and then they're these like little humans, and they turn into little they're like gremlins. They're really cute. And then
they look like alien. They do look like they're from outer space, and they're looking at you. You're like, stop looking at me.
And we all think we have the cutest one when they're born, but technically they all look the same when they're born.
They're big blobs of protoplasm.
Wait a minute, mine was really cute.
Immediately.
All three of them.
Gwen, you've been in the public eye so much, and you're a businesswoman and an artist, so you clearly have some interpersonal skills. What do you say to someone who shows you their baby and their baby is just ugly? What do you say?
I honestly don't believe that any baby's ugly. I can't. They're just so incredible, and they just go through so many phases, and
like the ugly phase.
No, they're
I'm kidding.
not.
I'm kidding.
They're so amazingly cute, all of them. They're all little miracles, and seriously, this last one, I never, ever in my wildest dreams thought I would have another baby, and it's just incredible, and he's so amazing, and I'm having so much fun with him, and it's so fun to be able to do it and have older children that can help you with the stroller and help you pick out clothes, and they're seeing it through a way that I don't know, it's just a whole different experience. So I just feel like my life I'm in a new chapter of my life. Wow. I never experienced being on TV like this, and just the whole creative process is just so fun.
You know what? Let me address that for a second. You came out swinging on The Voice. It looks as if you're just kind of meant for that TV thing. The camera loves you. You do a great job.
Nice of you to say that. Honestly, it's weird because honestly, what's weird is watching yourself back. I was like, well, I kind of said that because they kind of they edit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes Pharrell, literally, he's so amazing. He's like Oprah Winfrey meets Yoda. He talks to every kid that doesn't make it through. He'll spend 25 minutes talking to them.
He is a super guy. Wow. Pharrell is probably one of the nicest people we've ever met.
He's unbelievable, and his energy, he makes everyone cry, and so the way that they have to edit all that out, at the end of the day, you're getting these little swipes, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so weird. I guess, it's just the whole thing's weird, but it's been so fun and so inspiring musically, to be around all those kids. They're so talented, and to be looking at performance in a different way, looking at it through their eyes. I've done it, obviously, I just always thought about myself, and just doing it all these years, and you don't think about the things that you're trying to teach these kids. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're coaching them, and you're you've never even played with a band before, and you're on TV, and
right.
You know what I mean? So there's all these steps that they've missed, and so you're trying to kind of help them, and it's really inspiring. It makes me think a lot about my own creativity and how I did things, and so it's been really cool.
Well, it's an amazing experience to do what you're doing, and being a mom. And helping kids who want to, be in the music business, and having your own album. And by the way, you're doing a Twitter Q&A tonight at 10 o'clock. I hope you know about that.
I do know about that. I'm excited. I haven't done one of those in a very long time.
Wait, 10 o'clock, East Coast, West Coast? What time on the West Coast?
You probably know better than I do.
I don't know. So 7 maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it.
Can I ask one question?
Just check out my Twitter. It says it on there.
Non-musical question. You look fantastic, and I'm about the same age as you. So what is your moisturizer secret?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, how do you keep moist?
How do you look fantastic?
Oh, lactating. Yeah, that's...
Lactating. Awesome.
Are you spotting your blouse? Okay, well, perfect. Gwen Stefani, of course, today, it's the iHeartRadio world premiere of Baby Don't Lie. We're going to play that now. Available on iTunes. Make sure you watch The Voice on NBC tonight for a sneak peek of the video. And 10 o'clock tonight, Twitter Q&A with Gwen. Have a beautiful day, Gwen, and thanks for calling in, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, take care. Here we go. This is Baby Don't Lie. Gwen Stefani.